Hello everybody, Salty Sweet Ren here, and welcome back to Fate in Your Paws, where some crazy stuff happened during the time skip, and that has led to a clan meeting, sort of an emergency clan meeting. I'll let you watch what happened, and let you figure out for yourself what exactly this meeting is actually about. Alright. While I have the opportunity to, I have actually gone ahead and I have decided to say that all of the kits that Patch Shade brought are going to live within Ruin Clan. So they all have like the kit suffix and they have Ruin Clan. I'm also gonna... That was not what I meant to hit. Trying to hit tab so I could get into the camera mode and get some screenshots of these babies. This is a little Juniper kit here. You do look a lot like Patch Shade, but with some kind of like faint ginger stripes, and you are a little more gingery than like dark brown. And the stripes aren't so faint on your head either. Hazel Kit is going to be looked after by Coast Tail in just a moment, it looks like. Don't know how far away Coast Tail is, but I also think I figured out what was causing a Coast Tail and a couple of other cats to just be non-stop trying to use the litter box. It's because they have the neat trait, so I had to kind of turn down how much the neat trait affects that. Let's see, there's you, little Hazel Kit. This is... I listed you as a tortoiseshell in the allegiances. You only have one brown patch. Everything else about you is ginger. There is not a single other patch of brown on you. But you know what? That's kind of a really cool sort of tortoiseshell. You almost never see that. We have Burrow Kit, who is currently trying to destroy rocks. And you can kind of like see... Burrow Kit has like a really cool, like almost tortoiseshell pattern, but it's stripes on top of brown patches. I also turned off this, like, technically we should still have snow on the ground. Like, I disabled, like, the snow on the ground temporarily, or not disabled it, but I turned it down to no snow, using the settings from, like, hitting shift, clicking, seasons, snow level. I set it to none, just so I can actually see the kits and what I'm doing. And then there's Sorrel Kit, who is out here hanging out with Web Kit. And Sorrel Kit kind of looks a little bit like Burrow Kit, but with brown stripes instead of ginger. And your eyes are closed, BB. I mean, I know your eyes are amber like the others, or yellow, or what have you. But guys, come on. I also just kind of rolled for an event saying that Patch Shade and Skunk Stripe gossip about the event's last gathering. That has been a little while ago, but we are on the brink of another gathering. You can see that it's going to be a full moon tonight. I think it's reasonable to say they could gossip about what tonight's gathering may bring. Like, will Patch Shade be discussed? Like, Skunk Stripe is going to want to, like, kind of... Skunk Stripe is going to be there for sure. Unless, for whatever reason, she's unable to, which I don't see why not. But, okay, you're eating. I'll let you finish eating so we don't break the prey, because that is a thing. That can happen. We do have to actually... Oh my gosh, we have to set up another hunting patrol, because look at all this food. I gotta make sure none of it's broken, too, because... My gosh. Okay, everything seems to be functional for now. We've just got a couple of kits who... Okay, you two. I'm just gonna set you two to just talk normally. Well, actually, I'm gonna let the kits be kits. Unless I get something saying otherwise. Yeah, you do not get along with any of your siblings, Burrow Kit. Yeah. I can't really do anything to stop that, so where is Patch Shade? Is off to go and guard an object. How about Patch Shade, you come and speak to Skunk Stripe. Get that discussion going. Let me turn that off. Come and chat and kind of like get to know the healer here. Kind of get to know the clan a little bit. Kind of know what's going on. Figure out like, okay, so there's gonna be, tonight's the full moon, so there's gonna be a gathering, right? So what's gonna happen? Are you gonna be discussing me? Do you need some, like, are you gonna be talking about my kits? What are you guys gonna bring up? And I think we will bring up the kits. Whether or not we bring up Patch Shade could be another story, because Patch Shade, I don't think Patch Shade has decided to stay. Yet. Maybe Patch Shade will, but for now, Patch Shade's kind of like, I'm here temporarily, but I feel like my kits are safe, is my guess. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, considering how Patch Shade does leave his kits here to go and do his own thing. He is a very handsome cat, though. So, I don't know. We'll see what tonight's gathering holds. Alright. You know what? I decided, like, even with what I did, Coast Hill did just keep using the little litter boxes, so I'm just gonna get rid of them, because it's gotten to be a little frustrating having to just constantly keep up with, like, not only having to make sure that they're constantly clean, but the cats just keep using them even when they don't need to. So I'm just getting rid of them. I hope you guys understand my decision. Alright. And here we are at the gathering. This is the second gathering we've had in this series, I believe. Gatherings are kind of a little far apart when normally I would like to have them a little more frequent. Well, I guess technically they are as frequent as they can be. They're set to a certain time, like within each moon, or within each season, because moons are going by a little more quickly than they do in my other series, Clans of the Island, which at the time of recording this is currently on hold while I work on some other projects. I'll probably bring it back in the future. And, oh boy, cats are gonna start getting buried in this snow. It's gonna be fine. For now though, I'm gonna kind of... We don't want the green lighting, thank you very much. I'm gonna go ahead and pull open my notes, and we'll kind of muffle them. What we're gonna talk about in Ruin Clan, I think we will talk about the new kits. Both litters, we have Sundance has fathered kits with Coast Tail, and we're gonna say that Den Stormblood is getting stronger as a result. We will also talk about how we've taken in another litter of kits. I don't think we're going to mention Patch Shade just yet, because we don't know if Patch Shade is going to stick around. It will kind of like cause like some of the other cats in the other clans to be like, wait, what, like where did these kids come from? Whose kids are they? But we will like make sure like that the other clans know that their parents like agreed to like let the kids live in the clan. Probably going to mention that somebody was attacked on the Echo Clan border, which does like kind of raise some hostility between Echo Clan and Ruin Clan. There was some wolf sent near that border as well, but at the same time, like I think Violet Star will also mention like we've detected some wolf scent near our border with you guys as well, so like it's probably not us, it was probably a wolf. I think I'm surprised that like nobody's really brought up what they think it is actually in the comments. I have seen some people mention like maybe Echo Clan has some of their cats try and sabotage Ruin Clan by luring wolves into Ruin Clan's territory, which it could also be a possibility, even if If Bristlebolt was attacked by a wolf, it could still be Echo Clan at fault, if that's the case. Because a lot of you guys have been talking about that. Does Violet Star agree with that? I don't know. It doesn't seem like what she'd be interested in. But it does say that she likes striking fear into her enemies, so... It could be, like, maybe because, like, she fears losing battles and being forced to make commitments. Maybe it could be a matter of, like... She doesn't want to lose battles, but, like... She might, like, decide, like, she doesn't want to get her paws dirty. Maybe she is trying to, like... find a way to strike fear into everybody without necessarily having them think she's at fault. I don't know. It could be something like that. I don't know. Also, I did roll, and Thunderflutter is not attending the gathering this time. Thunderflutter, for whatever reason, is unable to join this time around. Let's see. In the other clans, I have the thing, Wild Clan. When a cat from another clan mutters about how weak the clan looks right now, the leader flicks an ear as though they heard but does not respond. There's been no signs of trouble at the border, and there is no further news to report, and the clan will get through whatever rough patch they're in. So, I guess Wild Clan isn't looking great, necessarily. They do have a new member named Tawnyfoot over here, who I do kind of want to get rid of the collar for, but it's all good. It's fine. Meanwhile, with Echo Clan, prey is running well, and there's been some wolf scent near the border. The other clans are advised to be cautious. One of the clan's couples is expecting kits, and the clan is as strong as ever. There is actually a cat in Echo Clan who is expecting kits. I did some rolling behind the scenes to determine if any cats with mates are going to have kits. It will happen eventually, but for now, we'll just kind of leave everybody be. But that's basically all the news for the gathering, so I'm gonna let everybody kind of interact and do their own thing for a bit. Okay, I see that Violet Star wants to sniff Wolfstar. I think she might be concerned about his news and be like, okay, what exactly is the deal here? Like, what are you talking about? Somebody was attacked near the border. At least, like, publicly, that's what she's saying. I just don't know if, like, what I said is actually what's happening. Oh, looks like Pine Watcher and Sundance are playing. Tiger Pelts and Tawnyfoot are playing. Some cats look like they're leaving, which I don't want them to leave just yet. I need to figure out where everybody is. Oh my gosh. Because we're on 2 pages of cats right now. And my game is a little laggy, so please bear with me. I think some cats are just stalking for prey is all it is. I am curious what all everyone is doing. So Pinecone, Poppyseed. Pinecone and Poppyseed are playing. Little Paws just kind of running in circles over there. Oh, somebody's asleep under the snow here. I can't see who it is. Pinecone! Pinecone, why are you sleeping buried in the snow? It's not a good idea, sweetie. Why don't you wake up for a moment? Everybody is all gathered right around here. The whole point of this is that everybody gets to chat. Sundance is curious about Solar Star, which is interesting because Solar Star and Sundance are both part of Den Flameblood, but they're in different clans. And Solar Star is technically in charge of Den Flameblood, so you want to check on the kids back home, Needle Whip. You're not concerned about the gathering at all. Like, you're just off to go and, like, do whatever you want. Shelldapple is chatting with Froststorm over here. And you're about to be pounced on by Pinecone. Sure. Yeah, everyone's kind of mostly interacting with their own clan right now, but I do want to see... Okay, you're pouncing on Pine Watcher right now. Everyone's just kind of doing their own thing. Okay, for you, I want to find Solar Star. Where is Solar Star? Okay, I think it says you're being pounced, but I literally cannot see you. Okay. Okay, you're not going home. You're going to chat with... You're going to speak with Solar Star and kind of like... At least be cordial, I would say. A lot of cats do want to go home, though, so... At least temporarily, I'm gonna disable that, actually. I've also set the snow level to low for now, just so I can see what the heck everybody's doing. I'm still gonna take all the cats who kind of run off and bring them back over here. Violet Star, Silver Strike, please come back for the gathering. I'll send everyone home at midnight if they don't get into actual fights, or if they don't all just start falling asleep, but... For now, I want to actually see cats interacting. So you don't need to sleep. You have pretty good energy right there. Now, you are really unconcerned with anything outside your own clan there, Solar Star. Guys, please stop sleeping. You want to... Okay. You want to sniff Broken Light, you want to sniff Poppy Seed and Mouse Fern. A lot of cats just aren't concerned with the stuff outside their own clan right now. Which could be part of it, but you want to be friends with Lightning Blast, you want to be friends with Raindrop, you want to be friends with Tawnyfoot. You don't need to sleep right now. Everybody, your energy is high enough. Y'all... Go interact! Mingle! And not just with your own clan, like, I want to see some interactions with other cats from other clans, you know? Like these two, Skunk Stripe and Pine Watcher are hanging out over here. Violet Star's catching a plasma bug. Not sure what that means for her clan, but, you know. Okay, everyone is falling asleep, so I think, you know what? If this keeps up, I am going to have to just, like... send everybody home. Oh, you're presenting a rainbow bug. Where are you going? Hello? Wolfstar. Who are you? Okay, I guess Wolfstar is left. Okay, you know what? Fine. Gathering's over. Wolfstar's almost gone home anyway. This is fine. Who are we giving that to? I'm sending everybody to just go home on their own now. And Wolfstar, where are you going? Hmm? Who are you presenting the rainbow beetle to? Because it should be the Skunk Stripe. Okay, is it to Sandwish, I guess? Somebody did say that Sandwish might be interested in becoming a healer, and to be fair, Sandwish has had 0 interest in fighting, has gained 0 fighting skill. Where did it go? Hello? Swear, if it's... I don't know where it is. I think it's literally under here somewhere that I can't actually get to it. Which is the worst. Why do you do this to me, guys? You genuinely just should have given it to... Okay, no, I was like, oh, is that the little lump where the bug is? No, it's just gone. You've gotten rid of a perfectly good rainbow beetle for what reason? Okay, but thank you for going and eating a bug, because somebody has to eat the bugs, because the kits won't. I did put a bunch of bugs around, specifically for that reason. So, okay. And there's yet another event that, oh boy, that's gonna be fun to deal with. Kits wandering off into Wild Clan territory. I still haven't adjusted the kits' names in my generator. I'm gonna have to do that. At least, like, these kits' names. But I guess that these guys are gonna be running off. Wave Kit, you really haven't learned, have you? Okay, this is fine. Sure. At the very least, Juniper Kid isn't the one who's constantly bullying the others. So Juniper Kid actually has some friendly relationship with the other kits. Burrow is the one who's like, no, everybody is terrible. Like, you are actively enemies with your own siblings. What the heck? Burrow Kit just does not like anybody. I feel like that's gonna get you into trouble someday. I don't know what this is gonna be like when you become an adult. We'll see. Right now you're a kid, so you're still learning. We still don't know what you're gonna be like when you grow up. I have like some initial stuff written in the allegiances for what kind of cat you could become. But of course, this is always like subject to change as time goes on. For now, I'm gonna say that you're gonna go here with Juniper Kit. And let's hope that you don't do a little head shake saying you can't go there. Juniper Kit? Are you gonna follow? I think you are. No, you're not, apparently. Okay. Juniper Kit, I need you to come out here as well. I'm gonna be starting by bringing them out here. It's very early in the morning, and Coast Tail is about to take a nap, apparently, from... She was trying to do some hunting out here, and caught literally nothing. This is fine, and this one of ours? Crossheart, yeah. In these shadows, I'm always a little concerned. Have you both eaten, by the way? Just like before I send you off? Okay, you have. Good. Now that you're both out here, we're gonna send you guys both up here into Wild Clan territory. It's gonna be so pretty and beautiful, and who knows what's gonna be up here. Right? And Wave Kid is running along too. There we go. These kits are too exploratory for their own good. They're too adventurous. That's the word I was looking for, is adventurous. I don't know why exploratory came to me before adventurous. That shows you where my brain is at all the time, is I like grew up like reading encyclopedias. So if I sound like a little overly formal at times and then overly casual at others, and it seems a little disjointed, like I said, I grew up like reading encyclopedias and sometimes like would like randomly look up the dictionary for fun. I loved vocabulary classes growing up. That was like my best subject. I tried using the vocabulary I was taught in my vocabulary classes. Is that a weird thing to say? Apparently it is, because these days I keep hearing about a lot of people being like, why do people keep using big vocabulary? We were taught this in school. Is anyone actually learning these days? Like, actually take what you were taught and utilize it, please. Like, that is huge to me. Like, my vocabulary classes, I loved. Like, math was something that kind of like went in one ear and out the other. I had to rely on my dad for help a lot of the time, and he was teaching me a completely different way from my teacher, who wanted to see our work, and like if I used my dad's way, which is actually more complicated, then I would get dinged on my work. But at the same time, my dad's way didn't actually make sense to me. It was a hassle, but vocabulary, at least, like learning new words, I loved that. And it looks like Coastail has woken up from her nap. So I think she's going to want to check on her kits. Why don't you come on over and come check on your babies? Webkit is right in the fresh kill pile. So where's Wavekit, huh? Oh, and it is snowing. This always happens when kits disappear. Speaking of... Oh, you guys stopped. Or you stopped. Where's... Okay, you kept going. You're still running off in this direction, but for some reason, Wavekit stopped. Why did you stop? Did you... I guess maybe you two got separated. Is it possible that if you guys got separated, you're lost? I'm going to go ahead and... Can I have you do a little sniff around? Because I have seen kids do that. I can't do that, apparently. So I'm gonna roll a die and see... It's going to be... You have to beat a 12 to find where Juniper Kit has gone. That is exactly 12, but you haven't beat it, so you don't know. There is the gathering place right over here. So I'll just send you there. Sorry, my sister just came home. But yeah. The kits are now separate. They've been separated, and now... This... could be... quite an ordeal. It's like, like on one hand, like this is like such a good moment, but at the same time, it's like, I want to do another full day before I actually start the episode. Like, this could be good for an episode. But at the same time, I want to get through I want to get through at least today for the time skip. Come on. Meanwhile, back home, Coastail is being pounced on by her baby, and oh, the snow is getting deeper. Okay, you're gonna eat a bug, but then I need you to... I'm not gonna stop you from eating the bug either, because that will break the bug. But we need to have everyone kind of starting to figure out what happened to these kits. Okay, you are very intently hunting, Patchshade. I think you've been entrusting the clan to make sure your kits are okay for the most part. I get the feeling you really don't know what you're doing as a father, which is part of why you keep kind of wandering off and doing your own thing. You are trying to help provide for the clan, but I don't know if you consider yourself part of the clan quite yet. Wolfstar is sniffing around. Coastail, why don't you go meet up with Wolfstar once Wolfstar is no longer in the bushes? Yeah, Coastail says that you are grooming yourself. Yeah, come over here and come speak to Wolfstar. Your kits, Wavekit in particular, is very adventurous. Where are you going, Wolfstar? Yeah, you're sniffing around. Yeah, okay. Burrow Kit is sleeping in the medicine den for some reason. It's also apparently Snowflake Day. That's fine. Who's... Okay, Sundance is playing with the toad over here. That's fine. I'm not even gonna interfere with people trying to interact with Burrowkit because Burrowkit hates everyone. If Burrowkit hisses, Burrowkit hisses. I'll be shocked if Burrowkit doesn't hiss at Sandwich. Oh, no hiss. Okay. But yeah, I think now Coastail is going to be talking a little bit more, like saying, hey, my kid is missing. Do you think we can, like, try and find them? I see that this is getting more intense. Kind of, like, hear, like, how the wind is picking up. Like, visually, it doesn't really change. But, okay, well, you're kind of, like, running around. You're probably, like, running around, like, trying to find, like, hey, Juniper Kit, where are you? Juniper Kit is also running around, kind of trying to explore Wild Clan's territory. I wonder what you think of the fact that Wave Kid isn't with you. You are aggressive and a genius. Wave Kid is quiet, clueless, and playful. Being aggressive and a genius, I wonder, like, what are you going to be like when you get older? Like, did you lose, like, do you care that you don't see Wave Kit? Or, like, are you concerned and trying to hide it, except there's no way to hide it from? You're running in, like, you're kind of running back in that direction, then you're kind of like... Okay, I am a little concerned about these kits. Like, I say a little concerned, it's more than a little, but just... ease of speech. Wolfstar, you are speaking to Sundance, not Groom. I need you to socialize, explain the situation to Sundance, and you're gonna end up leading patrol to go and find these kits. I'm gonna have it be Wolfstar, Sundance, and... you know what? Let's bring Shelldapple along. No, Shelldapple asleep. We can wake her up for this. I think Sundance will want to, like, spend time with Shelldapple anyway, because Shelldapple is the cat that he is closest to. And he does admire her skills, so... the fact that that's a full fish. Sorry if you hear my voice sound a little faint because I heard Simba messing with my doorknob. Buddy, what's going on? You good? Simba's been a little all over the place today, recently. Well, not just today. Recently. Okay. I got rid of the litter boxes, so just pee here, and then we're going to have you wake up. And you're gonna speak to Wolfstar, I think. And then the three of you are going to start a patrol. Trying to track these kits. And I'm gonna be doing it my usual way. Because they're not gonna necessarily... well, I guess they will be splitting up. Like, they might split up in the future. For now, they're going to be sticking together. But if they can't find the scent, then they will split up. That's going to be what happens. As long as they all know, like, which way to go, they will, like, they will stick together. I gotta remember I'm not using RimWorld controls right now, because RimWorld is a fun game. Okay, we're not doing all that. I do see Coastail wants to speak to Shelldapple as well. But right now... oh, you're already stalking for prey. You're already trying to catch the kit's scent. And I think Coastail is not. Okay. Sandwich wants to groom Shelled Apple. Sandwich, I think that's going to have to wait. Why don't you hang out with Pinecone instead? Okay, Sundance is about to try and catch something. If he can catch it, then that gives us a lead here. And of course I have to... Coastail? Guys, please. Wolfstar is trying to speak to Shelled Apple. Guys. Okay, I guess Wolfstar canceled because everybody else is trying to speak with her. But it does make sense that Coastail would be one of the ones right there. Alright, you did catch it. Okay, cool. So we can get one spot closer, which will be like right up here. So once you're done being sniffed, and you are hungry, I see that, but we're gonna have to hold off on getting you some food. I am sorry. But that is how it is here. Alright. So all three of you should be able to come over here. You're going to be coming with Shelled Apple and Sundance. And if they don't come on their own, I am going to just kind of manually bring them. Okay, there's Wolfstar. I see Sundance. Shelled Apple is coming along too. A little slower, but... Shelled Apple's like, I just woke up, guys. Come on. but she will agree. I feel a little bad that she's not going to get to eat, but... There's kits that are missing and we need to find them. Okay, we're going an interesting way. Okay. Alright, all three of them are here. So now all three of them are going to try and stalk for prey to kind of try and get just a hint of a scent. If they can successfully catch something, then they can continue and try to find where these kits are. Wave Kit will be the easy one, because Wave Kit's right here. I will say, if none of them catch something, then all three of them are going to split up. And there'll be like one cat in each direction. One of them will find Wave Kit. The tricky thing will be whether they find Juniper Kit, who is still up here. But yeah, if one cat manages to find something, then they will all be able to progress upwards. I think Wolfstar's onto something. Wolfstar caught a San Francisco garter snake. Wolfstar has caught the scent. So I can actually cancel you trying to catch that bug. Sundance is about to try and move on. Or Sundance is about to... Yeah, you've... just about caught a pigeon. I think you actually did catch it. Yes, okay. So that is overall 2 successes anyway. So all 3 of you are going to come up here now. Wolfstar, this is not time to sleep. Can you stop sitting? You know this is not time to sleep. Wolfstar, I thought you had a lazy trait. I guess I was wrong. But you can be kinda... I think you give off the impression of being lazy is what it is, but you're not actually. Which is part of why Sundance doesn't necessarily have the most respect for... Hello? Is that a raccoon? It is. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that raccoon. It's not a concern the way some of the other things we might run into are. Alright, and it looks like everybody is just about here at the gathering place. The Ancient Stones. I don't know what I actually don't know if I have a name for this place, but you are here and you can check on your baby. You do want to socialize with Wave Kid, it says. And you can probably just barely see these little ears poking out. So come take a look at your baby. Give your baby a little... You are a better father than I've given you credit for all along, Sundance, which I kind of love. So come make sure your baby is okay, okay? Shelled Apple is already stalking for prey. She's already on to try and find the new, the second kit. You are going to also stalk for prey. Wolfstar. Shelled Apple is already on the case. And then after all this, Sundance, you and your baby are gonna go home. I think Sundance is gonna be the one taking Wave Kit home. Oh, your energy is very low. No, it's fine. If Sundance gets there long before Wave Kit, I can just teleport Wave Kit, because that's how we do things here. Oh, hello? There's a loner named Ren passing through. To be fair, Ren has nothing to do with me. This is a cat that was submitted by one of my Patreon members, so if you want to submit a cat of your own, be sure to check out my Patreon and join at any of the paid tiers. You can send in a cat every single month. But, this isn't really like this place belongs to the clans, plural, but it doesn't belong to any particular clan. So if somebody wants to pass through here, nobody is gonna be, like, angry about it, you know? Alright. Shelled Apple, please catch that. If you need to eat it, I will not begrudge you that. It's just a little bug, though, so I can't really fill your hunger bar. Oh, you did not catch that. And you're not going home. Wolfstar, will you catch the cardinal over here? I'll have you lay down for a moment. That's about it. It's probably wait on Wolfstar. Wolfstar did catch the cardinal, okay. In that case, Wolfstar, you know the way. Oh, there's something else here. There is a two-leg here. Wild Clan is up here. Okay. So I think Wild Clan is aware of the fact that one of their kits, or that one of our kits, has come on up here. Needle Whip may not be the most thrilled. Oh, there's a whole patrol. It's not just Needle Whip, it's a whole patrol! We've got Gale Storm, Onyx Fire, Tiger Pelt, Jackdaw Step, Moston, Ashenfoot, Tawnyfoot, Raindrop. Okay. Like, we were just trying to find the kit, and we've got a whole patrol of Wild Clan cats. What is the purpose for this patrol? I'm kind of like going through like all of their like bios in my what's the word? The allegiances. And it doesn't look like most of these guys are not hostile cats. Like, they're, like, curious about, like, the other clans, or they enjoy talking to cats in the other clans, or they just like going for long walks and stuff like that. Like, there's one cat who's like, they want revenge on the cat who wronged them, but they also enjoy talking to cats outside their clan. So I think overall, we're okay. As long as this isn't like a full-blown invasion. They're led by Little Paw, apparently. Unless there's another cat who I don't see. I didn't even see Little Paw was the one in the lead here. But you know, they're technically still in their own territory, so I'm not concerned quite yet. So we are just gonna go ahead and head on up here with Shelldapple, who we need to have get on up. We're not super concerned about the fact that they have a whole long line of cats just like running out of their own territory and towards ours. Yet. It's not surprising. I don't know if we probably see them running. They're probably just heading to the gathering area and we're just kind of running past. You know, it's totally fine. We have no reason to be concerned. They're bringing along a kit. That's the reason that this guy is carrying a kit. The reason the two-leg is here is because the two-leg is carrying a kit, Ember Kit. So, it's fine. They're bringing Ember Kit along for whatever reason. This is fine. Who cares about this giant wild clan patrol that's undoubtedly invading our territory? We have a kit to find right now, and we can't stop the entire patrol because that's not how this game works. But we will find the little kit kind of stuck over here. Oh, that's Fox Kit, Dawn Kit, and Robin Kit. I just saw how long that was. It's like, oh my gosh, is that a fox? No. I saw red followed by white, and I was like, that's not a fox buried in the snow. No, it's not a fox buried in the snow. It's a Fox Kit followed by Dawn Kit. All right. I need you to check on the baby kit. And Wolfstar, you can probably get some rest while she's doing that. Relax, it's okay. We have spent the entire day trying to find these kits. I have no doubt that Sheldapple's gonna turn yellow out of hunger before they get back to their own territory. What's this yellow? Okay, you apparently stopped outside of a lot. Or... oh, you did. Hello? Where are you going? This is like... oh, this is everybody. I see... okay, the loner is right there still. I thought I saw movement still coming down here. That was just the kits. Whatever it is that Wild Clan has been doing, it's fine. Yeah, I think it's time for these guys to all go home. We're bringing Juniper Kid along. Oh. Oh, I see a massive shadows moving towards Rune Clan's camp. Oh, Wild Clan is invading. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of a problem. Like, this isn't just like one cat passing through. This is like a whole bunch of cats just running. And they're not running through our territory, but like... Well, what do we do here? I'm gonna roll a die to see if this is like actually an invasion or if I should ignore it after I save. Alright, I've given myself some odds for what, like whether it's gonna be all the cats in the patrol, only a few cats in the patrol, or if there's just no invasion. And technically I don't see the entire patrol anymore. But I know they were there. We all know that there were more cats than just these 4. I just don't know where they've gone. Have they all split up? Oh, there's more over here, yeah. I guess like if I get all cats, it will be everyone that I see here. And I know there's a lot, but I think I'm gonna do like no more than 7. Because number of cats who are actually here and able to fight versus like there were like I don't know how many cats. I'll just do 7 max, I think, for an invading patrol. I rolled a 3. And my thing for all cats invading was 1 through 3. For some cats invading, it'd be 4 through 10, which is better odds, and then no invasion would be 11 plus. I should probably raise that actually to like maybe be 4 through 12, and then 13 plus. But either way, full-scale invasion. This is exactly what we needed, right? This is totally, completely expected. This is just full-scale invading. Okay, yeah. And here they come. Just, right now it's just a couple right now. But this is just the start. Where are the others? Because I know I instructed the others to start showing up. But right now, it's just a little chaos. There should be more emerging from... Oh yeah. They are all invading now. Tigerpelt is being pounced on by Thornstripe, despite the fact that you guys should be actually fighting. I'm gonna change this to Chase. Moston is all the way out here. Jackdaw Step is off to go and eat the food from here. And yep, I knew Shelldapple was gonna show up yellow in a moment. Okay, so there's no way Sundance is going to actually stand for this, so as soon as you are able, I think you're going to try and go for... Actually, by eating the food, that you're gonna break it. You're basically, no matter what, they're raiding the place. Oh yeah, you are like raiding this place. I think it makes sense that like I don't have to like actually let them eat the food. They are breaking the prey. They are raiding it. Ashenfoot has caught a lizard, presumably on this territory. Coasthill has improved her fighting skills from being chased. I think I'm gonna have you for now. I'm just having the cats chase. Oh, Wolfstar is here. Okay, Wolfstar probably won't stand for this. You, I'm going to have try and go after... Who can you go after immediately? Tigerpelt. I feel like you will fight Tigerpelt because that's the deputy. Wolfstar, you are right here. I'm gonna stop you in your tracks, and you are going to make sure that... we're gonna make sure that these cats do not continue to try and invade. Galestorm, I see you. You are also about to try and eat our food. Moston, Shelldapple, how about you go ahead and deal with Moston? Thornstripe, we're gonna end that chase and have you deal with Galestorm. Some of these I'm doing chase, some of them I'm doing fight. I have to keep an eye on who's fighting who. I don't always know. Okay, somebody's fighting. I hear the fight. Who was it? Oh, I didn't even instruct you two to... Okay, Patch Shade won this battle. Once you guys are up. Okay, yeah, this is like full-scale invasion. I have not had this. Okay, Raindrop, I'm going to be sending you away. I'm gonna say go here for now. And I can go ahead and teleport Juniper Kit back. I'll just teleport Juniper Kit to the edge of the territory, because talk about timing! Because you've been brought home. Oh, Sundance lost that battle. Okay. So the deputy versus deputy battle did not go according to plan, looks like. If Sundance isn't injured, though, I don't think he'll back down. I think he'll continue trying to, like, fight whoever he can. Oh, you are badly injured. Okay. Yeah. You're gonna retreat for sure. This is definitely a bigger deal than I thought it was gonna be. And you're being pounced on by Coastail, apparently. Needle Whip is friendly. Is this a friendly pounce, or is this like Coastail, can you fight Needle Whip? You cannot. I think you're also friendly. The two friendly cats don't want to fight, and they're off to the side while everyone else is over here like, okay, guys, you got this. Cool. Where... Okay, you are chasing the mediator. Will you be... You might fight because you're cornered and you need to protect the clan. There's kits to be taken care of. You guys need to stop what you're doing. There are literally invaders here. Hello. Okay, your chase, I think, should turn into a fight. Once we see how Shelldapple's battle has turned out. Shelldapple lost! Okay, Shelldapple did not anticipate that. You're not in... Okay, you are a little injured. I do need to check on Thornstripe, Tiger Pelt, because, okay, you have a minor wound. You have a minor wound, but I think that you're not going to let that slide. Where is Tiger Pelt? I think Shelldapple is going to try and take on Tiger Pelt. Not friendly. These two both have minor wounds. I don't think that that's going to be the problem that some of the others are. Coastail is off to go and scratch. We have a full invasion here. I don't think you have time to just scratch for the sake of it. Okay, you're being chased. Why don't we go ahead and turn that into a fight, because you are currently in the camp. This is full-scale drama here. Shelldapple won that one. Alright, and Wolfstar won whichever one he's doing. So you are going to go back to Wild Clan for... How many... Like, Wolfstar also won that one. Wolfstar, who were you fighting? Whoever was over here, I guess. Oh, and Moston is still here. Sorrel Kit came running to check out what's happening. There's so much, and I'm just hearing like the yowling and hissing and snarling. Are you injured? No. But you know what? Enough cats have lost their battles. I think I'm gonna go ahead and say that these guys... Okay, I thought I teleported you, Juniper Kit. Where are you going? I teleported you back! What? You guys saw me teleport Juniper Kit back, right? Did I not do that? Okay, well, I think it's time for me to send these guys all home. I think that we can, like, say that, like, they lost this battle, now they need to retreat, so... Well, you're currently still engaged in a battle. They did break some of the prey, so that's a problem for us to deal with. But you know what? This is the most drama I've seen in this game since the wolf attack. Nobody has died, right? But at least not initially. I will have to check on everyone's injuries at a later time. Okay. A lot of cats just don't seem to be... Are you trying to fight again? Don't try and fight again, please. You are seriously wounded. Hello? Frostheart and Tawnyfoot? Okay. Well, you need to go, Tawnyfoot. And I will be, like, just ignoring most of these cats' stuff for now. I will probably, like, make sure that if they have wounds, their wounds will be treated as needed. Onyx Fire just showed up. You're a little late. The battle has already... Oh, I'm sending you the wrong way. I was sending the wrong cat. That's what happened. Well, whatever happens, you're gonna be going home, so, good luck with that. Frostheart lost, but you know, that was about to be expected. You're not gonna fight again. Alright. Shelldapple is reacting negatively, like... You know what? I'm gonna make sure... I'm gonna see who's got major injuries, who needs to have their wounds treated, and, I'll be back in a moment. Oh. Oh, no. So... I'm going through every cat and making sure that, like, okay, where are your injuries? What are your injuries? How bad are they? My generator... Unfortunately, Tiger Pelt has killed Sundance. I didn't even realize that until I rolled just now. Because The fact is, unless a cat with a grave wound, like, gets double grave wounds, they don't die, but... I'm sorry. Alright, guys. So... yeah. That happened. And the entire meeting's already dissipating. Everyone's already leaving. But, as you could probably have guessed, with the death of Sundance, Shelldapple has been made the new deputy of Ruin Clan. Looks like Bristlebolt is already going ahead and reading her. Or not. Not entirely sure what's going on. Everyone's just kind of all going their own way. You're off to go, and a lot of cats are also injured as well. Coast Hill isn't, but she does have the Heartbroken Moonlit. I didn't add that. There have been times when I'll add the morning Moonlit and stuff. No. That came on her own. She that happened without me having to do anything. So maybe she really did have some actual whatever was kind of starting to build between her and Sundance, maybe was starting to become something a little bit more genuine. And now he's gone. But Shelldapple now has a whole new set of responsibilities on her shoulders. Because now she is the new deputy of Ruin Clan. And aside from that building in the background, which honestly is part of the territory regardless, this is really good lighting on her. The clan is still gonna have to adjust for sure. I'm gonna have to adjust. I had to go through my generator and remove everything that was Sundance specific. So if y'all still have Sundance specific prompts that you want me to add and have already commented before watching the entire video, you're probably gonna have to think again, because he's gone. But that does change a lot. That is one cat. We're kind of lucky that Den Flameblood has another cat out there in Solar Star of Wild Clan. But somebody was literally saying hey, what's gonna happen if there's not enough cats in the noble dens? Do they die out? And it's yeah. If there's not enough cats in a noble den to carry on the bloodline, that den will die out. That bloodline will be gone. There are times when I'll add cats and say there's a chance that this cat will be a member of this den, but it's not a guarantee, and everyone's just sitting here staring at bugs again. Y'all, please eat. The food is here for a reason. Someone caught a shrew. Who's you? Okay. We're adding that to the fresh kill pile. Y'all, please take care of yourselves. It is apparently 3 a.m. These guys have one more day till they age up. I was going to have the time skip be another day longer. But there is a chance that we're gonna have them age up this episode, so we'll see. And of course, I haven't done this in a while, but if you guys do enjoy this series, please do be sure to go ahead and hit the like button, leave a comment down below to feed the algorithm gods. It really does help out the channel a ton, lets me know that you do enjoy this series. you might have noticed I've been like kind of mixing things up on the channel recently. It's because I don't know what people are interested in right now, and views have been dropping, and like I want to do things I enjoy, and I do enjoy this series, but it also has to be things that you guys enjoy, because right now this is kind of the only kind of income I've got right now besides Patreon. And if you guys don't want to like join my Patreon, that's fine. Like, if you guys can't like afford to like spend any money, like at least watching the video, like that helps, and like being sure to like do the things that like make sure like other people know like you like the video, okay, and YouTube will like boost that. I'm not good at the YouTuber like spiel thing, but if you want to support the channel, please do. There's other series I've been kind of working on as well, which are I'm doing a Minecraft series with a bunch of other people. Like if you're a fan of like the Life series, the Life SMP series that made by like Green and the other like Hermitcraft people, there's a series I've been doing called The Tether with a bunch of other folks, which is kind of similar to that, but with its own unique twist. I'm bringing back Cattails. I'm doing another Warriors-based challenge in RimWorld, which is going to be a little bit darker because of the very nature of RimWorld, but we'll see where that one goes. It's very early days. It is going to be a little bit more anthro instead of feral, I guess, is the terminology. I don't really know much about. I only know that terminology because I'm in the Warriors community a little bit, and people use that terminology for like different styles of drawing cat characters. It's gonna be like kind of more futuristic, like the clans have like evolved and now they're gonna be like learning to use tools and stuff, but they're also still gonna be the clans at heart. We'll see what happens with that. It's gonna be an interesting series. But for now, let's just focus on our little kitties here in Ruin Clan. And by the way, I have had all the injuries treated. I just kind of did behind the scenes. I went to the inventory and deleted all of the resources that we needed. And I also collected all the resources that everyone else had in their inventory as well. Oh, there is a spider that you just barely caught, but basically everyone's inventories are going to look a little bit emptier because I did go ahead and grab all the healing items out of there, which we desperately needed. So yeah, we'll see how everything goes. I noticed Bristlebolts has been wandering around quite a bit with low energy, kind of jumping from ledge to ledge. I'm not seeing anything popping up here except for when they're on the ledge, but like this. I think that this is kind of what I wanted when I made these ledges, something that the cats can jump on. But they need some sleep, you know? They really do need to get some rest, but they don't really care. They are patrolling the camp, making sure everything is on the up and up. I'll never get over like the way that the cats just kind of levitate up to the ledge. You're almost about to sleep there. Are you gonna sleep? Because look at your low energy. Nope, they decided otherwise. Okay, they apparently can't access this one, and oh, now they're stalking for prey. Okay, yeah, you know what? Sure. I'll just let them do their thing. Oh, you're awake. Oh, Sandwich. Okay. You know, I remember people saying that Sandwich should want to try and become a healer. Oh, and you're about to go and pounce on Bristlebolts. Also, I think this is the very first time I've ever seen Patchshade use a bed here. Like, Patchshade will sometimes, like, go and, like, sleep in the middle of nowhere. Like, whether that's, like, right outside of camp. Like, I've seen Patchshade curl up, like, right here. Or in the corner of the territory. Or trying to sleep somewhere very, very far away we've seen before. But I think Patch Shade is slowly becoming more and more comfortable here. So maybe Patch Shade will stick around. It is very interesting to observe his behavior, though. It really has been. Also, while I'm sending some cats to do some hunting around, oh, Shelldapple. Shelldapple apparently awake and off to go and eat a snake. I'll let you do that. Little note on how I got that scene of Sundance collapsing in a giant heap. I literally just turned Sundance's energy down to the very minimum and just waited. Because there is a chance, if a cat is completely exhausted, that they will just collapse in what is the most dramatic animation I have seen in this game. And it is terrifying. I remember the first few times I saw it, in my first time ever trying a Warrior Cats challenge. I think the videos are technically still on my channel, but so long ago and I had so many technical issues. It was even before Scattered Seeds. It was like an ancient series. Like, I didn't even know how to like record the little scenes that I do. I was just like taking screenshots and like panning like around on those screenshots to make scenes. And my microphone was terrible and it kept freezing up on me more than the game currently does. It was a mess back then, but like I remember apparently because my laptop was so terrible back then, like my laptop is still pretty bad, but back then it was so bad that it couldn't handle like 10 cats in a clan at once. And so they would just freeze up and not really take care of their needs that much, and then they would just start collapsing. And it was terrifying for me. It was just like, oh, you're exhausted, like, but like I need you to do some hunting. And there is a raccoon in the camp again. Somebody is fighting something over here. Shelldapple is apparently catching a snake. Oh, Patch Shade actually I think is okay. Well, you see the raccoon. You know what? I think he'll go after the raccoon. Juniper Kit, actually, what? Juniper Kit is goofing around with the raccoon. Okay, Patch Shade, I think you might notice that. We can't really see the kit, but I think you might see the raccoon. Chase it off the lot, sir. Get that raccoon away from your baby. It's still a dangerous animal, even if your baby wants to play with it. Juniper Kit, I don't understand you. Like, you're an aggressive kit, but at least you're not Burrow Kit. I feel bad for, like, having issues with a kit, but, like, that kit terrorizes everyone. And there goes the raccoon. How about you check on your BB now? Give Juniper Kid a little sniff sniff, and just kind of make sure that they're okay. I thought I saw like a little blur, and it's like there must be another cat there. No, it was a snowflake that was like super zoomed in. So Shelldapple is technically still injured. Like the moodlet's already gone because the moodlet doesn't last forever. But it was a minor injury. Like, Shelldapple was barely injured in the face of all of that compared to some of the other cats. Like, Thornstripe isn't gonna be fighting for a while. Thornstripe's gonna be in bed for a little bit. But, Shelldapple, I think if it was a minor injury, Shelldapple can go ahead and hunt us again. Why don't you do that? You're the deputy and you have a responsibility to do. So few able-bodied cats in the clan. I'm like going through and it's like, who all is awake? I'm sure there's more. The game's a little frozen right now, but that's fine. But yeah, like, so many cats have died, and I'm just sitting here like, there's more, right? There's gotta be more. There's more cats, right? There's not. It's just these guys. And my game really doesn't like when it's snowing, is something I'm noticing. My game really doesn't like weather. To be fair, neither do I in the real world, but it's fine. It's a joke, by the way. But, eh. I just don't like being in weather. While everyone is hunting and there's a bunch of kids buried in the snow here, let's go ahead and roll for an event, shall we? In Echo Clan, White Joke has died. Cause, fall from high place. Well, I am so sorry, White Joke, but the game has spoken. I'll have to take care of that. Also, I've been like, this is gonna be a little trickier for me to do because I've been doing a thing where when a cat dies, I'm going to be putting their urnstone where their clan has their little meeting. It's like kind of tucked away, so perhaps if like the healers come to chat, like maybe we're gonna see the ghost of the cats who've died there. As a kind of like, oh, we can speak to the ancestors. It's harder if I'm not in control of that clan. But I'll figure it out. We'll see. Oh, one of the kids just hissed. Was that Burrow? No, Juniper Kid just hissed at Coast Tail? Is that what happened? Or, yeah, it probably wasn't Sorrel Kit. Juniper Kid's the aggressive one, who will naturally hiss at other cats. I'm gonna be glad when there's no more snow. I'm honestly just gonna go ahead and make it go low again. Just so I can actually see what the heck is happening here. Oh, Sorrel Kid's tackling Skunk Stripe. Juniper Kid is guarding... Where's Burrow Kid? I haven't seen you. Oh. Flying up the cat tree, I see. Oh, you're such a pretty little kit, you're so mean. Why are you like this, Burrow Kid? At least right now you're not causing problems. You're like underneath the snake. Web Kid, you good? Okay, I guess it was just like the reflection of the snow or something above for some reason. I don't know. The snow makes things weird. It's fun, but it does make like weird looking graphics. And I can tell it's gonna get deep again because I can see more snow is happening. Coast Tail and not Coast Tail. I am Pinecone and Frostheart. I don't know why I said Coast Tail. Maybe because Coast Tail recently had kits. Pinecone and Frostheart just had a little bit of fun in the pet house, so there's a chance there could be more kits in the future, which would be fine if they do because these two are about to become apprentices anyway. So it would not be the end of the world if there were more kits in the clan. Just saying. Also, our numbers are going down, so we need to bring numbers back up somehow. And you're about to be hissed at. Patchshade, why? How about you be nice? Do you have any... Okay, I am gonna have you just sniff instead. Don't hiss, just sniff. Don't be a butt. Just sniff, okay? You don't have to like each other, you can just Time to get to know the mediator here, okay? Did I just hear a horse? Oh, a horse is trotting right by, actually multiple horses. Okay. Yeah. Were they in our territory? I don't think they were actually, or not in the camp. They were not. But, huh? Okay. Oh, Burrow Kid's being a butt again. Burrow Kid, why? You are so mean to everybody, Burrow Kid. Why is this? You've made enemies of your siblings already. You're gonna make an enemy out of a cat who's not related to you? Like... Come on. Yep, and you just made an enemy out of Wave Kid. Wave Kid's father just died. Have a little decorum, please. Seriously. Jeez. Oh, and Juniper Kid is... Maybe that's not Juniper Kid. Is that... Somebody's hissing, and I don't know who's hissing. There's only 3 aggressive cats in the clan, so... I don't know. Oh, Sheldapple's hanging out with Pinecone. And is now off to go and pounce on Frostheart. Shelldapple does really get along with everybody. So I think Shelldapple does make for a good choice as deputy. There's just a few cats you don't get along with. And actually, I could go ahead and make that a little more of a dislike. Because after what happened, I think everyone's gonna have bad feelings about Wild Clan for a while. Well, speaking of Shelldapple, you got enough lifetime points that we can go ahead and add Super Smart Pet for you. Who else has high points? You do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do Alpha Pet for you because it makes sense. You already have Super Smart Pet, so we'll do Alpha Pet. You don't necessarily need it, but it's fine. And yeah, that's pretty much everybody who can have one of those little rewards for now. It does make cats a lot more successful in what they do. Also, you are so close to becoming an elder. Probably for the best if you stay in the clan, so you'll be taken care of in your old age. I think you understand that. Oh, Burrow Kid, are you going after Pinecone again? Yep, you totally are. I see that little hiss at. Can you... You're gonna make an enemy out of everyone, Burrow Kid. Like, I don't know what to do with you. I think you're definitely gonna want to become a warrior, but, like... You gotta show some respect to the other cats! Oh. And Sheldapple's here to be like, hey, is this kid giving you trouble? I wonder who Burrow Kid will be the apprentice of. I feel like the only cat that Burrow Kid would probably listen to would be Shelldapple. Would probably be the deputy or the leader. And even then, I feel like Burrow Kid's gonna be rebellious as an apprentice. We'll see what kind of cat Burrow Kid becomes as he gets older, but like apprentice age? Who knows? Right now I'm just concerned about your future, little one. I never know what to do with aggressive kits. Okay. Oh, hold on. Are you hissing at your father? Oh, you are chasing... That's an aggressive chase. I know it is. Excuse me? Okay, well, that's... What's your relationship like with your other kids, just so I know? Oh, it is so far down with your other... With Burrow Kit compared to Juniper Kit and Hazel Kit. It's also down with Sorrel Kit, though, and I don't know how or why. Oh, is it just you two? Oh yeah, look at... Oh yeah, that is very negative. You two are just... I swear, if you make an enemy out of your own father, what are we gonna do with you? What are we gonna do with you, Burrow Kit? I'm genuinely concerned about Burrow Kit's future. I need to see these kids. I am setting this too low just so I can see the kits, because what are you doing? Of course, as soon as I set the snow level too low, it starts snowing again. I swear, it just has an out for me. The snow does not want to stay low. You know what? Let's do another event for the day. Why not? Let's go ahead, open up the randomizer. And... Moston and Mousefern have been meeting in secret. Huh. Okay. Yeah, sure, that can be a thing that's happening. Yeah. So... Moston and Mousefern, huh? I'll make a note of that. I do have a little thing I'm keeping track of in my notes for all cats who are paired off, actually, and are capable of having kits. Which is, I'm gonna be like rolling dice to like determine like if they have kits at some point. So for cats like Frostheart and not Frostheart and Pinecone. I almost said Pine Watcher, but that's not your name. I think there's another cat somewhere named Pine Watcher. Don't even know if it's in my game. Huh. I'll just go ahead and let this... save, but I rolled, like you saw them like in the pet house. It's because I rolled a die and they got over the amount that they needed, which, speaking of, I need to adjust that so that this goes back to the default of 14. But I'm also going to be doing this for cats outside of our clan who are in couples, and actually I've only just done that for Moston Mousefern. I'm going to do it for others. So we also have Solar Star and Raindrop. Actually, I have my allegiances notes here. Outside of the clan, there's... Let's see, there's you. Beanstalk and Cerberus, maybe. So that was an interesting pair. Because we've seen that. In Echo Clan, does anybody have a mate? There's Broken Light, of course. And then there's somebody else who has a mate outside of the clan. But that's it. So I am going to go ahead and roll for the other two, the other two pairs besides Moston and Mousefern, just to be sure, like, anybody who can have kits, like, see if they are having kits, basically, or not. So for Solar Star and Raindrop, that's a 7, that's a no, so their DC goes down. Beanstalk and Cerberus, I feel like, would be trickier because they are technically a forbidden pair. Technically. I don't know if they actually are. Let's see. It is a matter of, like, you need the approval of your leader, so maybe it's not forbidden. Solar Star doesn't seem like the type who would forbid that. That is a 9, so that's a nope. Okay. But I will be doing some dice rolling to determine if cats are having kits. Or at least, like, in our clan, this is to determine if they go into the pet house. It doesn't guarantee they're having kits here. But it does raise the chances quite a bit. Please, okay. Everyone is going after Pinecone. Why does everybody hate Pinecone? Can you not? Like, Pinecone, do you want to be friends with any... Okay, apparently not. I feel bad for Pinecone. She really gets the brunt of the aggressive cats. Oh yeah, you already have some dislike there. So this is nothing new. Yeah, you go scratch. Go take care of your needs. Oh my gosh. These two are like just buried. Oh. I was about to say, these two are just like buried in the snow. I know I hear a kit nearby. Why do I... Oh, there's a kit just running over. Hazel Kit. You're here to try and scratch in the tree? Yeah, come on, get out of the snow. I know you're gonna have to like climb up. Oh, you can't. I think the tree's a little too glitchy for kits to scratch on, unfortunately. Modded items can be tricky for them. Yeah, go... You can scratch on that one because it's like a normal cat tree almost. I swear, if you were tormenting Wave Kid again... Oh, are you guys like racing to that cat tree over there to see who can scratch it first? Unfortunately, I think Burrow Kit's a little bit in the lead. Or no, you're actually veering off in a different direction. Never mind. Okay. Maybe you saw that Wave Kit was going to that one. You're like, fine, I'll just go find a different one instead. You can have that one. I don't like that one. That's what's happening in my mind. Burrow Kit, you are something else. You have no friends. Oh, you have a tiny, tiny bit of like towards Wolfstar, and that is it. Oh my gosh, just look at like... I think because you have strong dislike towards certain cats, you're more inclined to keep going after the cats you don't like. But my gosh, you have more dislike towards your own father than you do towards the cats who literally invaded and killed the deputy. Like, what the heck? That is... Game mechanics are something else. The game can't really do anything about that, but like... We'll see what happens when you get older. Because I need you to mellow out, little kid, please. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, I'm glad these two are friends. Sandwich and Frostheart, they do seem like the kind of cats who would be good friends. Anyone presents a gift to Frostheart. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, you guys are best friends. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, that tracks. I kind of love that. Oh, Sandwich. Sandwich is now an expert of slithery creatures. You will always successfully catch snakes, lizards, and turtles, and you did that by catching the Emerald Tree Boa. You know what? That's perfect, and you're off to go and pounce on Shelldapple, the new deputy. Alright. And it is now midnight on the newest day, which means this should change shortly. Hasn't changed yet, but it will. Oh, there it goes. And you know what? That means that I'm gonna go ahead and actually make the snow level down to low for this. I think that we can go ahead. We can go ahead and age you up. Why not? WebKit. I think it's time to go ahead and trigger that age transition. Yep, it's WebKit's birthday. We'll do your brother next. But for now, any cats who want to come and gather around may. I want to get one last screenshot of you before you age up. Oh my gosh, look at you. Or a couple last screenshots before you age up. Gotta kind of zoom out so I can get the full look at you. It's WebKit's birthday! And I am doing it now because it will take forever otherwise. Might take till the next day. Oh, look at you! You do look a lot like a mix of Coattail and Sundance in terms of your body type. I see them both. I do see them both. It might be the eye color that's giving me Sundance, but I do see both of them. But there's WebKit. And let's go ahead and look at WaveKit. And you're asleep. But you know what? I think we can go ahead and wake you up and do this. Trigger age transition. And then you can get some sleep afterwards, little one. It's alright. Come and catch up with your brother. You're very reluctantly waking up. You're like, I don't wanna though. Do I have to? Do I have to wake up and become apprentice age? I technically might make them apprentices during the next time skip. Or I could just do it now. Okay, let me come down and get some screenshots for you. Because I want to see what you look like for the last time as a baby. Your paws are hidden in the snow. You know what? That's fine. I can go ahead and just do the thing again. Snow level low. Might as well just do it to none, honestly, at this rate. Oh, you look a little bit more solemn. I kind of hope you look more like Sundance in terms of body shape. I think you might. I don't know. I kind of get the vibe that you might. But I don't know why. I hope you do at least. Come on, little kid. It's your birthday. There we go. Oh. You froze. You do look a little... You do look like you have a skinnier head, which is a little closer to the Sundance body type. If my game will load properly, we can get a better look at you. Please. Oh yeah, you look like Sundance right down to the glitchy eyes. You didn't have those glitchy eyes as a kid, but you do as an adult. And that is a Sundance trait. Oh, you do look a lot like your father. Oh, and there's the two little kids, all grown up. And you're gonna go sleep. Yeah, I'll let them have some time, and then probably... I might wrap the episode up with them becoming apprentices. I've seen some good ideas for what kind of apprentices they should be. Oh, hello? It's just Sandwich and Toast Tail. Oh, look at you, WebKit. You're not gonna be WebKit for long, but... Do you have one eye closed? Yeah, you totally do. But both eyes are closed. Kinda glitchy. You know what? You have the glitchy eyes too. They both have Sundance's glitchy eyes. Hello? Where are you going? Okay, you're just scratching on the cat tree. That's fine. You know, I'm happy for them. I'm very happy for them. Hello? Catshade has the want to hiss at Pinecone. Oh my gosh. And Pinecone wants to hiss right back at Patshade. Interesting, okay. They really don't like each other. Like, that's a mutual dislike. Interesting, okay. WebKit's been, like, just hanging out with everybody. Something I noticed, like, just kind of running around from cat to cat, giving them little sniffs. You're off to go and sniff Shelldapple now? Just kind of saying hi to everyone. I think you're feeling pretty great about being almost an apprentice. You actually also have quite a bit of skill, not the insane amount that you normally see when kids are newly born, which does lead a little bit more to my personal theory that it comes from, it's not always genetic, but it's more so like a matter of what you are having the kids do. Oh, there's just a snake skin out here, but that's fine. Because like one of the things that you can do is you can have kids like pounce on some of the other cats, and that gives them, like, pouncing adds to hunting skill. Eating prey gives hunting skill. Watching bugs gives hunting skill, and I have not done a ton of bugs with these kits, but there have been some bugs. What is that? Is that just a plant? I think it's just a plant. It's just buried. But there's a lot of stuff that gives, like, hunting skill that you just don't realize. If they're playing with toys, that gives hunting skill. But then I also have them actively, like, chase, and that gives fighting skill. And I know that their parents had more hunting skill and more fighting skill when they were born. And these two only have a tiny bit, which brings me to my theory. It's not always genetic. It's what you have them do when they're kids. They also didn't have as much time as kids as I normally give them. So, you know what? I'm happy with this. As, like, beginner apprentices, this is fine. They also have experience in those. You see, like, in the fighting skill especially, you can see that there's experience in there. That doesn't come from just inheriting stuff. They don't, like, that comes from actively doing stuff. And in this case, it would be chasing, the play chase. Or maybe the mean chase thanks to the new kits. But that would add to that. They do a lot of chasing, so they have a lot of fighting skill. Some cats are also starting to wake up, so I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn off the snow for now. Because, my gosh, it is getting to be a little ridiculous. And let's set the snow level to low. It's almost spring anyway. Like, it's one day until spring. Come on, we can survive without some excess snow. Where's Wolfstar? You are sniffing one of the kits. Wave Kit is sleeping still. This is fine. And this is the... No, that's the nursery. The apprentice's den is right across from that. Over here. It's fine. Coattail is sleeping over by the fountain, or was sleeping by the fountain. Because this is where she prefers to be. Yeah, you take care of that. Okay. I think we're about ready for the apprentice ceremony, but before we do that, I am going to go ahead and do one more roll on the randomizer, just see what event comes up. That doesn't count. That's, if it says placeholder, I can't do that. Hazel Kit has changed their mind about what they want out of life. Okay, interesting. So basically, in the allegiances, like I put what they want, what cats want. Hazel Kit's want is, I want to teach others the things that I've learned. Hazel Kit doesn't want to be a teacher. I'm gonna go ahead and roll on a wheel. Hang on. Don't remember which wheel is which off the top of my head from their URL, but is this the once or one of the others? So I have 3 of them. This is the once. Okay. You guys can't see what I'm seeing, but I also have it muted. Ooh. I want to visit all the other clans. That's an interesting one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can do that, I think. Oh. Have to do it without the formatting because it'll look funky otherwise. There we go. And I just got a text. Alright. You know what? You're up to go and guard an object. I don't think... You're guarding the nursery, apparently. While Wave Kid is sleeping here. Aw. I do think it is bright and early, so... You know, I think it is time for you guys to have your apprentice ceremony, so I'm gonna set that up. Let's see, I'm gonna start by having Wolfstar come and survey from up here. Okay, you're not eating, so I'm just gonna bring you over here. Oh, you're asleep apparently, but you know what? You come over here, and I know that this is where you are. How about you come over here? Just need to get everybody to kind of gather over here. Okay, actually, I want you to move to a different area. I am gonna want the new apprentices to kind of be like up in front. Oh no, sir. Sir, no. Not scratch. Survey. You can come over here. A few cats I'm gonna, like, they're gonna look a little backwards, I'm gonna turn them around, because that's the only way I can do this. Where are you going? Hello? Survey up here. What the heck? Okay, go here. Go here. Posttail, I want you to come and see your kits. Wait. First of all, go here. Frostheart. This is why, if you've seen my other series, Clans of the Island, and you see the scenes that I have to make with all the cats, like, going and looking at the the meeting, this is what I have to do every time. Every single time. This is what I have to do. Just kind of... Sometimes I can, like, teleport them, and then I'll, like, move them into place, but it is still just, like, a lot of wrestling with, like, okay, the cats are kind of just doing what they want. What do I do? But I do think, right now, in terms of having a clan meeting, I technically don't have to do this, like have like an actual little scene, and I have turned off their autonomy as well. Because if I have the autonomy turned on, they just start running around and doing whatever they want. So I turned it off for the sake of this little scene. Okay. So they're walking away regardless. Sorrel Kit, I'm sure you're paying attention anyway. I'm just not even gonna bother. But for now, for this meeting, this is the first apprentice ceremony of Ruined Clan after all, and even though it's not a time skip where I'm gonna like have like a little mini cutscene like I did before, I think it's still a noteworthy time that we can go ahead and have a proper meeting. And some people have actually like shared what they think the new kits will, or not new kits, Web Kit and Wave Kit would want when they're apprenticed. And I'm inclined to agree. I think Web Kit wants to be a healer's apprentice, and Wave Kit may be interested in being a mediator apprentice. So I think that that's going to be the case. In this case, Webpaw is going to be joining Skunk Stripe when they go to the next healers meeting. And Wavepaw will be learning what they can from Frostheart, which is mostly warrior training. But it will also entail like learning how to de-escalate battles or arguments and stuff, and trying to help cats work through their issues. And I think that makes a lot of sense. Oh goodness, you good? I'm actually gonna come around and get a screenshot of this ceremony. It's interesting because we have like every cat in the clan is visible, but if I were to share this before the episode comes out, they would be like, oh, some cats are cut off, thinking, where's Sundance? About that. Either way though, I am happy for these guys, and I think it is about time for me to wrap things up anyway, because I can hear like my sister is leaving very soon. I think that I think that she needs me for something, so I'm gonna wrap things up here. So guys, thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Fate in Your Paws. If you enjoyed, be sure to go ahead, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know any of your thoughts, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay safe out there, everybody.